Okay, guys, FAQ markup on collections pages for 630. So we'll use a new page to act as an example. Okay, so I chose electric bikes. So essentially we're going to take the H2s from this page and transform them into questions, and then we'll take the paragraphs underneath those H2s and transform them into answers. So these aren't necessarily questions right now, but we can get creative and make them question format. So I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to just show you how to do is copy and paste, and where to copy and paste, and how to do that. So we'll start with H2. Just copy that over. And I guess before you do that, you need to copy and paste this whole code into a new document. Perfect. Okay. So I actually highlighted in yellow where you'll need to make changes to the markup before you paste it onto the page itself. Okay, so this H2 is going to go into this first question area, and I do Shift Command V to make sure that it doesn't copy over the on-page formatting. Okay, so then I'll do the first paragraph underneath the H2 as the answer. Shift Command V, perfect. Next H2, Shift Command V, that first paragraph under the H2 as the answer. And if you feel like this doesn't answer the question that you're asking, you can include both, or you can make up your own answer in your own words, but it just saves time to do it like this. All right, so we'll do 4 of them. So this is number 3, Shift Command V. Get that first paragraph in there. Okay. And then, so we're only going to do 4. You can do anywhere between 3 and 5, I think, or 3 and 8 even. Okay, so Shift Command V. And again, just keep in mind that we haven't transformed these into questions yet. They're still just reflecting whatever's on that page. All right, and we're not going to do a 4th, so I'm going to delete from, let's see. We're going to delete all of this. Okay, perfect. So, next step would be to transform the H2s into questions. You also have to put the site name up here, so 630. Okay, so this is the code that we're going to put on the page, yeah? We do want to test this code to make sure it is written correctly, so you go to that structured data testing tool that I put in that first document and shared with you guys. You can actually test the code right in there before you upload it to the page to make sure everything is sound. So we click code snippet, because that's what we're going to test. Run test, and we want to make sure that, oh, there's an error. Let's see where it is. Okay, so it looks like I accidentally deleted something that I shouldn't have. So let's see. Okay, so we're just going to keep this here. We'll add a 5th just for the sake of this. Okay, so now if we copy and paste this, we should be good. Highlight it all, new test, run it. Okay, sweet. So this is what we should see. It's an FAQ page, we have the question, we have the answer, etc. Again, we did not transform these into questions yet. I'll let you do that. But this is just how to implement it. So we take the code that we wrote, we copy it, we go into the HTML of the page. You can do it before all of the other HTML. Just make sure that everything looks good. Nothing really changed on the front end, but on the back end, we have all that nice code in there. You save it. You view it just to make sure everything looks good on the front end experience. So our expectation is that we will not be able to see the FAQ schema markup or any of the code on the page. And there we go. So 630 frequently asked questions. We don't want that to show. So we are going to go into the source code. We're just going to delete that. Okay, so now we're going to test this URL to make sure it has the FAQ markup. And it looks good. 0 errors, 0 warnings. Okay, so again, these are not questions yet. You have to transform those into questions, but I will not be doing that today. You can let me know if you have any questions. So I'm just going to delete this out of this page since it's not really accurate. It doesn't have a Q&A. And then we will be good to go. Thanks so much. Let me know if you have questions. Bye.